Yeah. I don't know what you would call this thing. We got to come up with a name for it. Or maybe we just give him a name, because he'll probably be like a character, not really like an animal. Vakine! Yo, what's up, Vakine? What you got going on? We starting us a new character. We finished the wolf. We got all the animations done for it. And, yeah. I ended up with 23 animations for that character. I could show you real quick all the animations and stuff we got for it. Let me pull up Unreal Engine. Not much, just redoing my IK rig. Oh, nice! Did you start up a, your own rig? After we talked about that? Yeah, I had to redo all my animations. I messed up my, my animations in the process of trying to set up root motion and realized I didn't even have to do some of the stuff I was doing, so I just kind of screwed up my animations in the process. But luckily, redoing the animations was fast, because I just brought in the old animations and, you know, just lined up my new animations to the old one. Yeah, I had my rig already, but just set up IK for it and all that. Oh, nice. Yeah, IK isn't actually that hard. And it's super useful. Did you set up the pole vectors on the IK as well? Like for the knees and elbows? Yeah, Royal Skies makes it easy. Is that the thing that I sent you a video on? I have a game rig tool right here. I don't know what it is. Must have been an add-on I got a long time ago. I haven't used it. Pole vectors? Yeah, so like when you make a rig, there are bones that come out from like the knees and elbows, so you can kind of control the you know, the angle of the elbows and knees and stuff. They're on the IK constraints. Let me just pull it up on my wolf real quick and I can show you. I didn't make any for my wolf, but I can show you where it is. Oh, the pivot points? Yeah, the pivots. They're kind of like called poles. I hear them called poles a lot. Yeah, the pivot point things. Let me just pull it up. I'll pull it up on this one. Yeah, if you look on the... Let me click on the constraint here. Pole target. Yeah, it's called pole target right here. Yeah, you can just assign a pole target on the IK. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, those things. They're pretty useful. Alright, so yeah, I can show you some of the animations we got. I got a little bit of a code test for the wolf. He'll run around and just do some random... Oh, I don't have his animation blueprint set up. Here, let me do that real quick. Or I've only got him where I was testing his death animation. Does that say digital? I totally missed that. What's up? Hi, what's up? I think that's digital, but it's super purple, so I can't tell. Let me look. No, it's system. Systematic user X. Hi, what's up, systematic user? What up, what up? So yeah, let me just unplug this and plug this. But yeah, we got a little system built for the AI for just testing some animations. So, just simulate. He'll run around and do some different things. He'll run, attack, he'll dodge. Every now and again, he'll do a howl. Of course, he's gonna get immediately stuck. Is he gonna get stuck? I think he might be stuck. Yeah, I think he's stuck. Let me just restart. Yeah. Oh, nice? Yeah. But he's done. We're completely done with him now. I mean, other than when we actually set up, you know, what he's gonna do in the game. But as far as getting him set up with all his animations and stuff, he is good to go. Does the tail work like the ponytail? No, I just animate the tail. I didn't do any physics for the tail. Every now and again, he'll do a howl. Yeah. I'll show you some of the other animations we got, because some of the animations aren't in the little code system I got going on there. Nice, yeah. Yeah, I didn't really think it was necessary. I might add some of the physics stuff on some other things, but let's see. Let's go to his animations. This is all the animations we ended up with. We ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 animation montages. We've got an eating animation. This is one of the ones I made yesterday. He'll eat. We've got some hit reactions. Another hit reaction. We've got a howling. We've got this laying down animation. We've got... Where's his... We got a death animation. We've got... oh yeah, I hooked him up with the 8-way directional locomotion, so he can strafe around. Go backwards. Yeah, this thing was a lot of work. It was a lot of work. I'm working to get a video.
This is a reminder to save your work now, for fuck's sake.
We shall. Lord Kenny, what's up, Lord Kenny? Yeah, we'll do a save right there. I am working to get a video render in Unreal. How do you get rid of the blurriness on the fast moves in Unreal? In the sequencer? Are you talking about like motion blur? On motion, like blurriness on fast moves? In the sequencer? Let's pull up a sequencer real quick. Let's make a level sequence. Actually, I might already have one. Let me look. Yeah, I do. Let's see. Is there any kind of motion blur on the cameras? Looks like there's motion blur on the post-processing in your camera. You could probably turn the amount down because by default it looks like it's at 0.5. I would try that. Hi, how are you? I'm good, I'm good. So we're completely done with our wolf. I'm completely done with his animations. And we're about to be moving on to a new character. We're gonna be starting one from scratch. Yeah, system. I would try messing with the motion blur. That's probably what it is. That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be sad not to be working on the wolf anymore, but we're gonna be working on a new character, so that's gonna be cool. You gonna model the character too? Yeah, we're about to sculpt it up. We're about to sculpt up a new character. That's what we did with the wolf. We sculpted it up. We did the retopology on it. We rigged it up. And yeah, added all the fur. We're gonna be making this character. We're gonna be starting this little guy. System, nice. Yes, yes. I appreciate you. Can't wait to see you do it from scratch. Might help me a little seeing you do it. Yeah, I mean, I'm fairly new to sculpting myself. But yeah, I mean, it does help to watch. Like when I kind of started diving into it more from watching some other people that I watch on Twitch. I kind of learned some things from watching other people do it. It definitely helped me get started with it. Yeah, we're gonna make this guy. Oh, got hit with ads. Friggin' ads. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely helps to watch. I wish I had another angle of him, but it's the only angle I got. Let me see. I'll turn this music down a little bit. About right there. There we go. So let's see. Yeah, it's a very strange body shape. So it looks like kind of the bottom end needs to come out a little bit.
YouTube Music is a music app where you can use Google's
I have a character made with geometry nodes that I want to move to Unreal, but when I tried the geometry to mesh, all the geometry goes away. Any ideas? I don't mess with geometry nodes specifically for that reason. I've done geometry node stuff in the past and tried to get it in Unreal Engine and could not figure it out. So I stay away from geometry nodes specifically for that reason. I mean, there's probably a way, but I have no idea what it is. Character finished. Time to start animating now, Carrie. Did you make a character? Is that what you've been working on recently? I mean, yours? Yeah, it ain't done. It ain't done. We got a ways to go. I need to start on a character though. The first character for my game is a low poly and stylized look. Oh, nice, nice, nice. That should be not too bad then. Very, very nice. Ben says you might have to convert it to mesh. Yeah, I'd imagine you need to do something like that, but I don't know. Can I show a link? What I've been working on? Sure. Yeah, I'll take a look at it. I already tried that, but it keeps going away. Yeah, I have no idea. No idea. There's probably a way. Looks like he basically has no neck. That's gonna be hard. Yeah, it's already. I did try to sculpt a head once. That didn't turn out very well at all. Yeah, heads and faces are like hard. Yeah, I might do the head last. Head last might not be a bad idea. What do we want to name this guy? Because I need to do a save, but I don't know what to name him. It was nailing the shape of it that I really struggled with. Yeah, faces in general are like some of the hardest things to deal with in 3D modeling. I'm a little nervous about this guy's head, for sure. His body shape in general is weird. Actually, yeah, that should be fine. That should be fine. Let's see. Looks like he's got a pretty big tail. Can't really see behind him, but... Looks like his feet kind of come out a little more, too. Kind of more angled. I fixed it. Seems you have to select keep original to keep the same mesh. Oh, nice. Very nice. Hell yeah. Yeah, geometry nodes have always made me nervous because I've tried doing stuff with them before. And yeah, I couldn't figure out how to get them into Unreal Engine. But that's been a few years. I think I'm gonna... Let's go to ChatGPT and ask a cool name for this character. I'm gonna turn this off real quick. Or, not that, but... Cause I'm bad at names. Let's just ask ChatGPT. Let's see. What's a cool name for a fantasy character that is a fantasy creature character that is kind of like a rabbit mixed with a human mixed with a... How do you spell squirrel? Squirrel always confuses me. Squirrel? Is that how you spell it? That's definitely wrong. Squirrel. There you go. Squirrel. Yeah, squirrel always messes me up for some reason. Sylvan Hairfolk? Should that be his name? Let's try. Let's get a few names. Let's get a few suggestions here. Another name? Thornswift Whisker Nuke? Lumus Squirrel? Or Luminous? Sylvan Hairfolk? Another name. Gamer Paul Furrington. Another name. Whoops, I spelled that wrong. Zephyr Fluff Bramble Whisk. Another name. Mosquisk Fernhob? I don't know. Which one sounds cool to y'all? I'm not sure which one. They're all kind of cool, I guess. Oh, I did post a link, but it got deleted. Oh, there might be an auto mod thing on YouTube. Are you on the Discord? If you want to drop it to me on Discord, that might be easier. I liked the first one. Let's see what the first one was. The Sylvan Hair Folk? Yeah, that one is pretty good. That one did click really, really well off the rip. Sure, let's go with that. We will name him Sylvan Hair Folk. Did I spell that right? Yeah, we spelled that right. Cool. Sylvan Hair Folk. Let's put this in Winter Models here. Let's make a new folder called Characters. Actually, do I already have a Characters folder? I don't. Okay. Yeah, we'll just make it in here. That works. Alright. We'll get rid of ChatGPT for now. I feel like this is a little too close to the middle. Oops. Sylvan Hair Folk. Yeah, this is gonna be Sylvan Hair Folk. He's gonna be tiny, but he's gonna have a little attitude. Hell yeah. He's gonna be tiny and cute, but he's gonna be a little badass. That's the plan. That's the plan for this guy. I don't know how tiny I should make him, but we'll figure all that out later. Let's see. Yeah, this is gonna be new to me. I actually haven't sculpted out any humanoid characters. So this is gonna be a little different. He's got some humanoid features to him. Should he have butt cheeks? Probably not, right? He's gonna be furry. He wouldn't see it anyways. Yeah, you wouldn't. Oh, I would though. Like his arms are pretty thick all around. Let's pull that back a little bit. It's pretty long. I should pull this in a bit and then out a bit. You know what's gonna be hard is the hands. I've never sculpted hands. It's gonna be hard. Yeah, something else that sounds really hard to do. Yeah, hands. Yeah. Yeah, I'm nervous about the hands. I've never done that. Junim, yo, what's up, Carrie? What's up, chat? Yo, what you got going on? We're out here trying to sculpt a new character. This is gonna be my kind of first humanoid-ish like character that I've sculpted. We shall see how it goes. Well, what up? What you got going on? It's definitely not a human, but it's got, you know, it's got human-like features. We have named him Sylvan Hairfolk. I wonder if I should sculpt out kind of like that side face thing. Oh, that looks bad. Yeah, probably not. I'm almost finishing my Inferno dog. I'm doing the fur, and later I'll do the rigging. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, it was looking good. It was looking good from what I saw on Discord. Do you sculpt with the mouse or digital pen? I am sculpting with a mouse. Yeah, I don't have any kind of, you know, pen set up. I wish I did. Probably get one in the future. Yeah, the face is gonna be hard. I know his nose needs to... Looks like his forehead gets real big. Like maybe pull all of this out a bit. Nose is too big. I don't know, maybe I need to pull out all of that right in there. I'll be right back. Gotcha. Let me just shape out the head a little bit more because it is really flat at the moment. Hey, I'm looking here for the digital pen. It's not expensive here in Brazil, bro. I'm thinking if I have to buy one, it's like 45 to 50 bucks. Hey, that's not bad. It's not bad. Yeah, you thinking about getting into some sculpting some more? Yeah, those pens are definitely would be useful for sculpting, especially. For sure. Oh yeah, that one doesn't like to use that. Really looks like shade smooth. This character will be friendly? Yeah, this character is gonna be one of the homies. This character is gonna be one of the homies. I mean, he's gonna be friendly to us, but he's gonna have an attitude. He's gonna be cute, but he's gonna be a badass. When you're sculpting, you can click the right mouse button to change the radius and strength. It's more faster, you know? Yeah, I didn't even know that was there. It's useful to know. I appreciate. Yeah, I'm nervous about this face. The face is gonna be hard. Amar? Hi, bro. Thanks a lot for helping me with my, tail physics. Oh, yeah, no problem. Did you get it working? Did that, tutorial help? Hopefully it did. Seemed like that was kind of more of what you were looking for. Still feel like the whole entire face maybe needs to come in more. Or come out more. Let's just do that. Then we'll just change what isn't needed anymore. Yes, absolutely. It worked like a charm. It was new and fun. Very nice. I'm glad it worked out. Hell yeah. Well, what up? What you got going on? Still kind of debating whether to kind of sculpt out some of that in the face. I'm also doing kind of the same thing. I worked with game science for like a year on a project called Wukong Black Myth. It's gonna be out this year, so now I am planning on opening a startup. I am planning to make making Dark Souls type game. You worked on Black Myth Wukong. Or Wukong Black Myth? Isn't that Souls-like game? Let me look that up. Yeah, Black Myth Wukong. You worked on that? What did you do on this? Yeah, everyone's like hyped for that game. Can't read that name. Let's see. Ashuto? Hey, bro, what's up? What you got going on? What up? What up? Yeah, it's a Chinese game company. Nice. What did you do on the game? I definitely plan on playing that when it comes out. Or refresh YouTube. Loading like doo-doo. Mostly on mechanics and C++? Oh, nice. So you did some coding and stuff in it. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's more than I've ever done. I've never got to work on a big game like that. So that's awesome. I don't know C++ or anything, though. But nice. Was that like your first big game like that you worked on? Wow, the head is looking good. I feel like it's looking rough so far. We gotta get there. We got a ways to go. Definitely struggling with the head. But I appreciate. Let's go. Want to have another window over here where I can get more of an idea of how it's looking. Wrong thing. Let me move this. Trying to figure out eye placement right now. I'm still not completely sold on the head shape, so it might even be a bad idea to even start on eye placement. I think the head needs to be, like, bigger. Like, the head is almost twice the size of this guy's body. Maybe not twice the size, but it's like... It's pretty freaking big. Yeah, the head is definitely bigger on the image, yeah. Let's try making it bigger. Is that too big now? I think that looks about right, to be honest. Hey, there we go then. Now it seems kind of like it's facing in. Is that image AI generated? It is. It is indeed. Florian, what's the reference image? AI? Yeah, it's something I grabbed on some site. I forget the name of it. It is. Well, what up, Florian? What you got going on? Yeah, I'm struggling with this one. This one seems harder than the wolf. Humanoid shapes I haven't done yet. AI image generators are amazing. Yeah, the technology behind it's pretty cool. It just depends on if they're stealing art or not. But I think if you're not like straight up, like, you know, ripping art from someone else and, you know, just, you know, using it, that's something that's monetized. But like something like this where you're just using it as a reference, I think that's generally okay. Like, this is definitely not gonna come out exactly like that guy right there. Currently looking into some other stuff. Python, PySide. Qt Designer. Scripting some scan automation with a GUI. A whole bunch of that just flew over my head. So, scan automation. Some scan automation with GUI. So you're doing some like what coded in, like what you said before, like what you used to do for your like your film work, how you used to go out and scan stuff. Is it kind of like some of that stuff? Yeah, agreed. I think it's fine. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, some of the AI stuff is pretty wild. Like ChatGPT and stuff like that is wild. Yeah, for sure. Let's see. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't like heads. I'm just like baffled about where to go with the head. That background music is banging. Yeah, it's the freaking Star Fox Adventure soundtrack. I love the Star Fox Adventure soundtrack. Shit is dope. Such a good game too. Trying to get an idea of where put it. I think the back of the head needs to come in out a bit. like right in here. Surprisingly, the wolf face was easier. This one's harder because it's almost all around and just a tiny little piece of nose that comes out, but also some of the areas around it come out too. But it also looks like the side of the head isn't exactly as round as the rest. So maybe pull in some of this stuff. Let me look at the eye. Doesn't seem like that's adding. For yeah, it is. Okay. Let's see. Dang, it's sticking with the Star Fox soundtrack. I'm cool with that. Looks like an alien. I think I'm gonna try a Star Fox on an emulator. Do it! It is so good. It is so good. It is so worth it. And one of my favorite games ever. Like, straight up. Definitely higher than that. Definitely rounder at the top. Yeah, it's really good. I freaking love that game. Yeah, gonna try it out for sure. At one point, I was trying to rebuild that game. I didn't ever finish it, but I started to rebuild it. I still think it would be cool to go back and try to rebuild it and try to make it look pretty in Unreal Engine. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, have you ever done that? Try to rebuild like some of your favorite old games? It's pretty fun to do. Recreate some like levels and stuff from games that you played back in the day. Try to recreate Duke Nukem once before. Duke Nukem. Hell yeah. Good old Duke Nukem. Think it would be cool to recreate games like Doom and Quake too. Yeah, that would be probably not too hard too. Those had some pretty straightforward levels back in the day. I tried Metal Gear Solid, PSX a little bit, but it was more in the beginning of my 3D journey. Yeah, actually the first thing I ever built in Unreal Engine was I started to recreate the Simpsons hit and run type stuff. I just like went in and built a bunch of Simpsons hit and run levels. Or stuff from the levels. That's my absolute favorite game, by the way. I've never played it. I've never played it. I don't know if I have a favorite game. I would say, like, my favorite games from back in the day is definitely gonna be, like, you know, like, from my childhood. It's gonna be between, like, The Simpsons Hit and Run, Star Fox Adventures, Conker's Bad Fur Day. Yeah, probably those games. Conker's Bad Fur Day was my shit. I was playing that when I was, like, way too young to be playing that. 6 years old. Yeah, definitely. I've never heard of Metal Gear Solid before. What? You've never even heard of Metal Gear Solid? How is that possible? I've never played them, but I've definitely heard of them. Yeah, seriously, not heard of it before? Whoa. That seems crazy to me. Those are, like, really, really popular games. Really, really popular games. I need to go back and play them because I've heard they're better than what you think. Like, from people that, like, are new to them. I've heard, like, new people coming to them and being, like, surprised by, like, how good they actually are. Like some Twitch streamers that I watch, like, that played them for the first time. Indeed, Metal Gear is the inventory of the entire stealth genre in some way. Really play the first one, the PlayStation 1. It's great. Yeah, I need to go back and get them. I need to go back and grab them. And I do like stealth games. I'm into stealth games, so I probably would like them. Man, I am so... undecisive on where to go with the head. Heads are hard. It seems like not that hard. Because it's just a big-ass round head. But, like, getting the facial structure, like where the nose and the eyes are, is really, really confusing me on where to go with it. It just seems like this light isn't doing shit.
This is a reminder to save your work now for fuck's sake.
We shall. Let's do a save. I appreciate you. Grab this one. Or that works. Seems to light it up a lot. Don't want to lose anything. Yeah, that wouldn't be good. Although it wouldn't be that bad. We haven't done too much on this. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Okay. I'm gonna give him a material. Or I guess not. Looks kind of the same. Okay, with shade smooth. Kind of looks like we need to make the eyes a bit bigger. I want to kind of get the mouth a little bit more shaped out, or it's that part of the head that's really throwing me off. Like down in here. The music stopped. Sure. Hydrate? Sure. Water. Need the H2O. Hell yeah. Don't want to pass out. Dehydrated. I feel like the forehead could come out a bit. The eyes need to be... There we go. I don't know, maybe what's throwing me off is that there's no fur on it. Like, I have the general basic shape, I guess, but... A lot of the shapes are just in the details on the face. I don't know. I think we kind of got it. We kind of got that general shape. What is this, Wolong? I think it's Wolong. Hell yeah, Wolong. Wolong was fun as hell. A lot of people shit on that game, but I liked it. I like that game a lot. Something like that. Looks good to me. The eyes look cool too. Hey, I appreciate it. Yeah, once there's some eyeballs in there, that'll help. Put the little mouth right there. Maybe a little smaller. And then try to get the nose. It's close. It's not gonna be perfect, but it's close. Can't wait to see them with eyeballs. I'm nervous with the eyes, because with the wolf with the eyes, man, I spent probably 5 hours tweaking the eyes, and the eyes still didn't come out, like, really that great. I just kind of dealt with it. I think the nose needs to have more of that triangle shape. Let me try to get that. Yeah, more like that. Be right back again. Yeah, I'm about to also take a pee break here in just a moment. Need to make the ears. Alright, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and take a pee break. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. So let's continue. So I guess ears now.
You can do it! Cut his fucking head off!
Who? I'm cutting his head off? What? What? That is rude. It's Rusey. What's up, Rusey? What you got going on? I just spent like 2 hours on his head. I don't want to cut his head off. It was hard. It was hard. But what up? What you got going on? I woke up. Yeah, this seems like an odd time for you to be awake. Is it a little early for you? Well, good morning. How's it going? It is, yeah. What made you wake up? Did you fall asleep in your chair again? Ah, friggin' ads. Had a dream where I got stabbed? Oh, God. That doesn't sound fun. Well, I'm sorry about that. At least now you know you're fine. Now that you're awake. We've been sculpting this bad boy up. How do you like it? It's been tough. It has been tough. I've been struggling here. Cut his head off. Maybe we will. Maybe we will once he's in the game. I mean, I think he's gonna be a homie, though. I think he's gonna be one of our homies. But what up? You said you're off today, right? Got a good old off day. Yes, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Off day. What you gonna do with the off day? Stay home? Hey, that's what I do too. That's what I do too. I don't like going nowheres. I don't like going nowhere. Hell yeah. I'm assuming you'll work on your games some more. Yep, trying to create enemy AI. Nice. Hell yeah. Gotta beat some enemy up. Hit them right in their butt cheeks. think we're almost done with this guy. Just gotta tweak up the ears. And do the hands. It's pretty hard though. What do you have to do for it? Alright, let's try to do these hands. And then that's pretty much it.
Well, there I am. Conquer the king. King of all the land. Who'd have thought that? But how did I come to this, I hear you say? And who are those strange fellows that surround my throne? I hear you also say. Well, it's a long story. Come closer, and I'll tell you. It all started yesterday. What a day that was. It's what I call a bad fur day.
Very fresh. And let's choose something else. Let's go for... Sure, let's go for this. Whoops. Actually, look at the hands. When you're like this, you gotta think about where the thumb would go. That would be kind of like the thumb, right? Isaac Davidson, I missed the MGS chit chat. That Valheim I'm hearing? Yeah, it was Valheim, some Valheim music. Missed the MGS chit chat. What do you mean? MGS chit chat. What you mean? Metal Gear Solid. Yo, oh, I got you. All up in the chat, yeah. Yeah, there was a little bit of Metal Gear Solid talk. Yeah, I've never played Metal Gear Solid. That's kind of what I was saying. Florian was saying it's like their favorite game ever. And I was saying I've never played it. And someone else said they had never even heard of it. And I thought that was surprising. But what up? What you got going on? I've been sculpting this bad boy out. Hands are hard. Struggling with the hands. I was struggling with the head for a minute too, though. That's the game that solidified my fall into becoming a nerd, really? Hell yeah. Well, all hell Metal Gear Solid. I think it was just games in general. Like, I started playing games when I was, like, probably, like, 5 or 6. And back then, I was playing, you know, Nintendo, so a lot of, like, Super Mario. Standard, like, kid games, you know? Super Mario 64 and stuff like that. My to-do list for my game has stealth camo because of that game. Ah, freaking ad came up right as I was reading that. Here, let me go over here. Because that game, gotta pay homage to your teachers somehow. Yeah, true that. True that. True that. Stealth camo, hell yeah. Hells yeah. Is it like a straight up stealth game though? Hands are looking a bit better. Man, hands are hard. Hands are tough. Hands are tough. Damn it. If you go back to the original MGS games, we're on the front line of stealth mechanics in games. Really add a bunch of mechanics into gameplay we just find commonplace now, like sound affecting NPCs, line of sight, all that good stuff. Yeah, all of that stuff is pretty like standard now. It's yeah, that kind of stuff is like built into Unreal Engine now. When you make like NPCs and stuff, it has all that AI perception stuff like straight built into the engine. Yeah, I need to go back and play them. I've heard they're really, really good. I've never played them, but I've heard it from enough people that they sound like they're worth going back and checking them out. Hey, the music stopped. Yep. And I really need to not be dealing with shadows right now. It's kind of annoying. It's a bit better. The must play is MGS1, PS1, and MGS3. They're remaking MGS3, calling it MGS Delta. So effing good, damn near new. The entire script, damn. Yeah, I need to go back and check them out. I didn't know they were actually, maybe I did hear they were remaking it. That was in one of the announcements recently, right? Joe, would you be free to give my code a little look at? Very short, your code. What kind of code is it? What kind of code? C++? I don't know C++. I don't know how to do it. I use blueprints. No problem. Gotcha, gotcha. Trying to decide on... Let me take a look. Let me look up some, get a reference of another T-pose of something. Ooh, I maybe should have done this T-pose differently. I might have to redo the hands. Yeah, I probably got to redo the hands. I did the T-pose a little backwards. They're normally not sideways like this. Well, I guess I'll start over on it at some point. I'm about to go ahead and get off, though. Been going for a while, though. So yeah, I appreciate anyone stopping in. I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. And, yeah, I might be back on later or tomorrow. We shall see. But,